this transmission mount, how to install it, and why you should get it. Watch this video from beginning to end and you'll find out how. All right, YouTube, a lot of my peers and a lot of Audi platform have been raving about this transmission mount insert. So I went ahead and researched it myself. Apparently what it's supposed to do is supposed to give your transmission that firmness that it needs, because generally where this goes, there's like some sort of a bushing, or let's say cushion, where when you're switching gears, it may be a lag or it might be a little sloppy. And when I say sloppy, if you ever got in your car and you downshifted really hard and it feels like you missed a gear or your transmission is going out. So apparently a lot of people used to think that those were transmission issues, and it's just the bushing. If your car, has a certain amount of power going to it, it may not be able to successfully handle the torque, or in general, the transmission, the bushing could be a little worn. So apparently what this thing is right here, and I wanted to get the CTS Turbo one because, as you can see, CTS Turbo, downpipe. I mean, I'm just IEC, CTS APR. I think I got every brand in here. I wanted it fast because I already have my car lifted up from working on my turbo project. So I'm going to go ahead and install it. I'm going to drive. And I'm going to let you guys personally what I think about it. This one was not the cheapest and not the most expensive, but it is aluminum, just like the CTS Turbo. Costs about 70 bucks. So I'm going to go ahead and try this out and see what it does. All right, guys, so there you go. It is now installed in my car. So we're gonna take it for a ride. All right, guys, so I installed the transmission mount. Hopefully you guys can get a good feel of, how it works. I'm gonna let you guys know off the bat, I feel a little bit of extra vibration in my car when I idle. Now, from someone who's been in, souped up cars or cars with exhaust, it probably won't bother you, but if you use your car as a daily driver and you don't have an exhaust on your vehicle, you may notice it's gonna feel like a mild vibration, almost like an exhaust kind of feeling. So I noticed that off the rip, just from installing the transmission mount, and I've heard that that's something that is noticeable and known. So what I'm going to do is the goal is to see if this thing is worth it. The goal is to see how the shifting points are when I'm shifting gears, if my car is more responsive. Is this something that's like a throttle body spacer or a turbo muffler delete that just really doesn't have any value, that's just a mod that you can add to your list, or is this something that can give you a significant difference in your car? So that's ultimately going to be my goal right now. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of pulls. All right, so stay tuned. Probably gonna roll down my window a little bit. Just wanted to be a little bit clearer. So here we go. So right now I'm probably going like about 15-20 miles per hour. I'm waiting to go to a regular road so I can just give it some love taps just to see if that first gear is responsive. Because, you know, of course, second gear and third gear are going to be the gears that you're going to notice it. But I want to see if that first gear is responsive. So I'm going to give it a couple of love taps once I go to, you know, in an open road where it's safe and I'm not breaking any laws. All right, so I'm about to give it a quick love tap. Wow. Well, I'm gonna let you guys know off the rip what happens with my car sometimes. Just really fast off the rip, I noticed first gear caught really well. It just literally caught that first gear and yanked my car forward. Sometimes with my car and with other Audis, what I've noticed is that if you're putting too much power to the car as a safety net, the car will bypass the gear, or the car will kind of swoop past the gear. It's almost like you missed the gear in a standard car, but you're in an automatic car. So originally, I thought that was solely because of the power going to my car and the way that the transmission worked. But now I'm finding and I'm seeing that it could potentially have been the actual factory transmission insert mount that was causing those issues. It's unbelievable. All right, so I'm about to do a nice little pull here. I don't see any traffic. All right. Whoa, my car jumped, guys. My car literally jumped. Here we go, another one. Guys, my car like literally jumped. Wow. That gear shift to second gear was monstrous. I'm just kind of dumbfounded how a part this insignificant and so small can make your car feel like you got a new transmission. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more little runs, see if we can get a good second gear. All right, this is gonna be my last little turn. Just want you guys to kind of see a different view. All right, here we go. You guys a different view. So like I said, guys, wow. The only thing I can say, guys, is it's definitely worth the value. It's definitely worth the money. My gears are shifting seamlessly. There's no slopping between my gear shifts. My car is just moving. It's like I almost feel, you know, like I have, it's like I almost feel like I got my transmission rebuilt. So the science behind the thing, the insert that goes in, is it takes away the play, because it's kind of like, almost like a bushing in the traditional one. So when you're switching those gears, you have like a little cushion. So what this does is this prevents you from having any cushion in your, while you're shifting gears, and it allows you to have a really firm, solid shift. And what I'm noticing is it's just allowing my car to be more responsive when shifting gears. You know, sometimes when it's like it's pulling forward extra hard. Like right now, as you can see, I got both hands on the steering wheel, and I'm just gonna press sport mode and just see. Look, watch this. See how my car just jumped? It caught the first gear amazingly. It's smooth. It's switching so smooth, you wouldn't even know that I went to second. It's like it's still pulling. You can't even tell that I went to second gear. It's so seamless, man. I'm telling you guys gotta get